What's up, hipsters? This is Meg back with more Gen Z notes on the Country Hipster podcast. So episode 41 was the beer episode. There wasn't a record discussed on that one, so we're gonna skip it. Please drink responsibly. Episode 42, Beastie Boys, Check Your Head. This was another 2-hour deluxe edition. Thank you, Spotify. This was iconically my dad's music. I can appreciate it. It's just not really my thing. I'd be more likely to pick up and just pull a couple songs here and there from this album, from a couple other albums, but not so much play the entire album start to finish again. Neither of the songs I would gravitate towards are actually on this album either. So it's just not really my thing. Not really loving all the random instrumentals. Most of the instrumentation is digitized anyway, so like why even? We don't really need full tracks of that. Overall 4 out of 10. It's just not made for me. Episode 43 was Taylor Swift, Folklore. While this is not one of the Taylor albums that I've listened to a million times, it just has this comfortable, homey kind of a sound to it. I definitely liked it better this time than the first time I listened to it before the Eras tour. It definitely deserves whatever indie type label Wikipedia gave it. It wasn't like typical Taylor at the time that it came out. The immediately preceding album was Lover, which was all like happy poppy type songs, which was very different than Reputation, which was very different than 1989, and she's had a very interesting evolution of sound, and I like what she put together with Folklore. There's a ton of good songs with a lot of interesting stories to tell, and I know this wasn't what she intended with Betty, but me being the dork that I am, have always thought of the characters in this song being the characters in the CW show Riverdale. It totally sounds like an Archie Andrews song where he's singing to Betty Cooper about like, I'm so sorry I had this summer fling with Veronica Lodge, and it was totally Cheryl Blossom that was spreading the rumor about it. Again, definitely not what she meant with this song, but it just stuck in my head, and if she ever needed a music video for it, I feel like that would be a good storyline to play out. Overall 9 out of 10. I did really enjoy this album in its entirety. And lastly for today, episode 44, Sam I Am, Clumsy. This is immediately giving A Day to Remember, as we were told. It made me think of their song All I Want. While I do get the connection between these guys and the Goo Goo Dolls that was mentioned in the particular episode, I'm hearing more of a connection to like 2000s emo punk pop bands like Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, Jimmy Eat World, Foo Fighters. Capsized even has a similar riff at the beginning to what's in Fall Out Boy's Sugar We're Going Down. I think it's about 2.5 minutes into Capsized that it pops up. It's definitely something I'll come back to. I'm likely to do a deep dive into their whole discography at some point. Overall, really enjoyed it. Another 9 out of 10. Thanks for hanging out. Stay tuned for more updates.